India A lost the 4-day game to Australia A by 98 runs in Bengaluru. India A were chasing a target of 272 but they were restricted to 163 in 59.3 overs and lost the game. Mayank Agarwal, however, was the top scorer for India A in the second innings. Left-arm spinner Jon Holland returned with 6 wickets for Australia A as they were defending 271. While interacting with media persons after the match, India A coach Rahul Dravid said his team could have batted better in both the innings. Rahul also seemed optimistic about the experience these players got after playing this game and had an extra word of praise for Mohammed Siraj. What, according to you, was the reason we didn't bat well in the second innings?
We definitely could have batted better in both innings, not only in this innings. Obviously, the batting did get quite difficult in the second innings. The wicket did deteriorate quite a bit. But yeah, in both innings, we definitely could have batted better. I mean, it's we are at the moment the combination of squad is such that we probably have 5 batsmen plus a wicket keeper. So we are slightly light in that area, but we also that obviously means in the guys who are in the team, then if they get starts, then we need to go on and try and make big scores. But unfortunately, we didn't get that. We didn't get 100. We got a good 90 from Ankit in the first innings. We got an 80, but we didn't get much else in both innings. So yeah, we definitely could have batted better, but a good learning experience. A lot of this squad is quite a lot of having lost a few of our batsmen through the course of the thing, which for good reasons. Obviously, going on to the Indian side and stuff. Slightly more of a slightly inexperienced or a young side at India A level. So it's a good learning experience for them. I think hopefully these kind of games are good because we are playing in opposition that has quite a few test players in it, quite a lot of experienced players. So for us, this is really good and exciting and a good learning experience.
Did the bowlers concede too many runs in the second innings, which ultimately hurt the batsmen while chasing?
No, I don't think so. I think it was we did quite well with the ball. I think especially Siraj, the first innings to restrict them to 245 was exceptional. Like I said, I think just the batting in the first innings we could have been better. Only to get a 20-30 run lead, I think we could have done a little bit better. We were 127 for 5, and then we actually fought back well to get to 270. But I was telling the guys we probably needed a little bit more of a lead in the first innings, considering that we knew we were going to bat last. It was that kind of wicket that was progressively going to get worse. So yeah, we could have batted a little bit better in both innings.
What, according to you, was the turning point of the match?
Yeah, I think it was not an easy wicket to start off on, but once you get stuck, their team, Usman Khwaja and Travis Head, and for us Ankit Bhavne and Mayank Agarwal showed that you could get runs on it. You just had to be patient. You had to hit straight. You had to. You just had to ensure that you obviously didn't play across the line. It wasn't the kind of wicket. There were a lot of bolds and LBWs, and wasn't many catches in the slips. And against the track, the ball was turning, but it was turning slowly. It was just one of those things where you needed to have a little bit of patience and bat through periods where maybe run scoring would not be that easy, but you just had to bat through that. And once you got used to the pace of it, then it was one of those innings where wickets where you probably needed to rotate the strike. And there are a few batsmen who showed it. Unfortunately for us, not more than a couple of guys were able to bat well. But like I said, I think a lot of this is really good learning experiences for us, and it's a really good opportunity for us and a good challenge for some of our players.
Was the wicket really tough to bat on all through the match?
God, hard to say pick one particular turning point, but like I said, maybe we just didn't get enough runs in the first innings. We should have scored a few more after getting them out for 245, and then I don't know. Maybe Ankit Bhavne's wicket today was probably that was a good partnership. We probably needed that partnership to go a little bit longer. It's a bit unfortunate with that the way he got out, and they were the two guys in form for us, both Mayank and Ankit. So maybe if they had been able to bat a little bit longer, who knows? So yeah, it's just I can't say one particular turning point.
What changes, according to you, pacer Mohammed Siraj has done to improve his bowling?
It's a combination of both. Whatever he's doing has definitely been working. There's no doubt that he's been performing really well in red ball cricket. He's been quite exceptional over the last 5 games. So it has been, obviously there's a little bit of work that does go in terms of, sometimes just the physical side of things and, and a few technical things, but largely it's about, you can look at a lot of bowlers and a lot of batsmen for that matter, and look at a lot of things and say that, oh, this could be better and that could be better. But I think when something's working, it's really important to know when not to actually sometimes intervene and interfere, because obviously there's something that in what he's doing that seems to work for him. He's bowling really good areas. He's getting that extra zip and pace off the wicket, and he's bowling really well. So at a time like this, in fact, it's when someone's rhythm is good, when someone's confidence is good, it's really important not to try and sometimes maybe tinker with things too much, and just and just sort of reinforce to them what they're probably doing well, and I guess from his perspective, for him as well to realize what are the things that he's doing that's working for him at the moment. So when if things don't sort of work for him in the future, then at least he knows what was it that worked for him at this time. So yeah, I mean he's been bowling really well.
Thank you.
Just thanks, guys.